Okay.
Hi guys, my name is Eric Guzman, and I played Pure Zoo for the NAWCQ this year. First off, shout outs to my friend M Hero 20Pay, aka Justin. He's a really cool guy. And shout outs to Senpai Cards and Anime, my locals. Cool place to hang out. Start off the deck profile, I play 3 tokens. Broken. You gotta play at 3, otherwise it's not consistent enough.
Is that Inception right there? A token within a token right there?
Yeah, there's a token inside a token, and these are all the guys over here that went up with us to Chicago this year. Alright, so let's start off with the... ignore the background commentary. So I started off with 2 Ratatouilles, pretty standard zoo lineup, 3 Whiptails. I played 3 Thoroughblades, you gotta draw. And this card is a good beat stick. 2 Ramrams. And then for the hand traps, I played 3 Ghost Ogre and 1 Maxi. I found that maining Ash Blossom wasn't really necessary, and I found out to actually, when I was playing at the event, I hardly sided in Ash Blossom against most matchups, because it was obviously against mostly Pure Zoo, and I think Ash is not really good against the Zoo part of the deck, but it counteracts other things. Anyway, continuing on, obviously the 3 Barrage, 3 Tenki, MVP, 3 My Body, Don't Die, 2 Cosmic Cyclones, other MVP, double enemy controller. Whenever your opponent activates My Body to destroy your Dryden, you just enemy controller and take their card. I played 2 Pot of Desires. This card came up like all the time. Sometimes I would side out 1 when I go second. And then for the other cool cards, 1 Shuffle Reborn and 1 Soul Charge. I'm just gonna go back to the Shuffle Reborn real quick. I found that this card was very clutch whenever you're down, and whenever there was something in, let's say for example they Flying Sea, you just put it back into their deck and you draw a card. I only played 1 Chalice. I found I was only needed at 1. I never really found myself that I needed 2. It's good against, again, everything. It's good getting first, going second. I never sided it out. And then another good MVP, Book of Moon. And I only played 1 board wipe in the main deck, Regeki. And then for the traps, I played 1 Zodiac combo, 3 strikes, and 3 freeze tags. Dimensional barrier. Extra deck?
Yeah.
So, standard deck has Zoo extra deck, 1 Barbo, 1 Hammer Kong, 2 Tiger Mortars. I played 3 Chakanine. There was probably 1 instance where 3 actually came up. 3 Broad Bull, you always have to search. And 3 Dryadants. And then for the last 2 rank 4s, I played 1 Daigusto and 1 Tornado Dragon.
So we cut at the second Daigusto Emerald now?
Yeah, because I wanted to make room for more Zoo cards, and in the late game, you always want to have more Zoo cards. There's probably been only 1 instance where I actually Shuffle Reborn my Daigusto back into the deck, so it can recycle. So for the side deck, I sided the 3 Ash Blossoms. I found that maining them, after testing, wasn't really good against, again, anything that was Zoo. But anything what wasn't Zoo, obviously you would side this in, so this is obviously good against Rogue and whatnot. 2 Flying Seas. I only played this once. The Kaijus. To be honest, I've never really drew into these cards. I did side them in, but I never really drew into them. The second board wipe, Dark Hole. 2 Twin Twisters. This is always good going second. You usually swap out your Cosmic Cyclones. Even against True Draco, I actually sided this in. There was actually a round where I Twin Twistered and got a Solemn Strike. And I believe it was Skill Drain off the board. And he basically scooped after that. 2 Anti-Spells. I did side this in, mostly when I went first. To be honest, this is only good against, obviously, pendulum-based decks. And I don't really know what to feel about this card anymore after playing it for so long. It's been in my side deck since the beginning of the format. And after talking to a few people, I think they should have been something else. But that's okay. The real MVPs are these cards. This is obviously good only going first, these 2 cards, hand in hand. There was actually a tool where the guy activated Pot of Desires and managed for cost, and I just flipped this card and he just like just shook my hand afterwards. This card should have never came back. No spells equals, yeah. Yeah, that's about it.
All right, and what were your matchups mostly? Like,
it was all Zoo. There was one True Draco. I didn't do the best. I mean, I wanted better results, but you know, life is life. It happens. There was actually a round where I bricked, so that was like disappointing, and yeah. So, but mostly Zoo and one True Draco.
all right. Well, at least you had fun, right?
Absolutely, it was a great experience. For those who have never been to a nationals, I definitely recommend just going just for the experience. There's so many things to do, and as far as those players that you know, it's too far, it's too expensive. If you really, really work hard and you save your money, and this is the only thing you want to do, it's definitely worth it because you know you get a lot of free stuff. The sleeves are somewhere in the room, but I think this is one of the coolest niches thing. So obviously you get an invitation mat, but the dice this year was actually something we've never done, and I've been playing a lot of, you know, regionals. We've been to nationals. This is my second time going, but I found that a lot of participation things too, and they also gave a ID card, which is somewhere in the room. But that's it. Thanks again, guys.
All right, guys. Thanks for the deck profile.